Hello, we are going to be looking at how to make the wheel for the car project here. So it's basically two circles, and then afterwards you can put whatever design and stuff you want on there. So let's go ahead and get started. We're going to be in Google Drive here. You're going to click on New, come on down here to More, and then it will say Drawing. We'll click that, and this will open up a little area that we can draw things in and do all sorts of fun stuff. We're going to come over here to where it says Shapes. Once you click on Shapes, you'll find the circle here. And we're going to put that circle out there. The first thing that you'll notice here is that this circle is filled in with a color here. So we're going to come up with the paint bucket here and make that transparent so we can see through the center there. And then over here, you are going to click Format Options, and then this sidebar will show up here. And that first thing on that list there is Size and Rotation. So I'm going to click on that, and now I have the size here, and that's what we really care about here. So earlier you drilled a hole, or you're going to if you haven't done so yet, with a drill bit to make the wheel well for the a wheel well for the actual wheel to fit into. So that you can kind of imagine it like this. You want the wheel to be a little bit smaller than the drill bit that you use. So this one here, it says right on there, it's 2 inches. So I want that not to be 2 inches. I want it to be a little smaller. I'm going to say like 1.8 inches would probably be a good number. I'm going to put that number in there for both the width and the height there. Now that is the right size. I don't want to mess around with that anymore. And now I'm going to come over here and make another circle, and this is going to be the center circle. Again, I want to make that inside part with that paint bucket clear or transparent again. And this needs to be the size of the hole in the center, which is going to be the size of the dowel that you're going to use. So the dowel that I'm using, I measured it, and it's a little bit smaller than 1/4 of an inch. So it's 0.24. And we have a pair of calipers if you need to really get exact with that measurement there. Now I have 2 circles, but you can see they're not lined up in the center like we want to for our wheel here. So I'm going to grab both of them real quick. And if I right click on them, I'm going to come down here to say Align. And there's 2 different ways to align. We want to say Align horizontally to the center, and that starts to line it up. And we're going to do that same thing one more time, align to the middle there, vertically. And now that is our perfect looking wheel here. I'm going to group that together right now. Come down here to Group. So now every time I click on it, they stay together and I don't have to move them at all. So can you give me 1 second? Just wait a second. So we are now have our wheel done. You can go ahead and put whatever designs you want to put some text on the side, say like rims, I don't know, whatever you want. You can put some words on there and stuff. If you want to do words or anything like that, you are going to need to do that, change the text color. So you want anything you put in the rim to be a different color than the actual rim, because we want to cut that. We don't want to cut any other shapes that you put on there. So if you want to put some arrows on there or whatever else, you can do whatever you want there, but those need to be a different color than the actual wheel itself. All right, once you are done, you're going to come on down here to Download, and then download this SVG file, and that will allow you to put that into the laser. All right, enjoy. You're going to need 8 of these when you go to cut them out. And we can copy and paste those once they're in the laser. So really you only have to design 1 here, but when you go to make them, you want 8. Enjoy. Bye-bye.